Hello, how are you? Sue here. We're just, shuffling the cards, thinking we would get some cards out to get some guidance for today. I want you to know that my readings, daily readings, are timeless readings. They are not targeted at any certain day or date or event. They are here purely because it's just universal. It's timeless. You know, if you see it and it's down the track a little bit, it's because you're meant to see it. It will be relevant for you at the time. I'm intentionally, Spirit are leaving the door open so that you can get the guidance you need when you need it and don't feel like you've missed out on anything, okay? I am a tarot reader. I am a tarot teacher. I'm a crystal shaman, medium, can talk to loved ones in spirit, and healer, everything. It is what it is. It's all of that. Let's see. I've had a few cards jump out already, and out of all the cards, the only one that is looking at me, eyeballing me, is this beautiful card, the High Priestess. So for me, when I read tarot, I'm very I'm into the symbolism, love the symbolism, and I know the cards, but I'm always looking at little things like who's looking at me, who's actually looking me in the eye and trying to get my attention. So I know the High Priestess is eyeballing me, and she really, really wants you to trust your intuition. You know, so many people have beautiful intuition but don't trust it. So if you're one of these people that are learning to trust your intuition, I really, really, really want you to do your best possible, because your intuition is actually bang on, and it will give you exactly what you need to know in life. It will show you, do I go this left or do I go right? It will never serve you wrong, okay? So at the moment, for today's energy, it has felt like it's shifted a little bit. It's not feeling so fast and chaotic as what it has been the last few days. It's slowed down. There are definitely quite big decisions around you at the moment. You might just be feeling that you're at a little bit of a crossroads, but you're not quite sure how to navigate that forward. It shows me that you are in your head sort of going over and over and over and over, trying to process option A, option B, or even there might be an option C. It just feels a little bit stagnant and a little bit stuck at the moment. And in this whole spread, no one is actually moving forward. Everyone is either standing still or sitting down. So this shows me that there are things you want, there are changes you want to do, but you actually don't know how to step forward into those changes. And that can be really tricky. It can be really, really hard. So in comes the High Priestess to just say, stop, hand on heart, believe in what Spirit are trying to show you, because I do feel like they're trying to give you little signs. When you are confronted with decisions that you need to make, generally deep in your heart, you know which way you want to go. If you can shut the chatter of everybody else out, you will know that this is for you and this is not. Stop. You're not going to get it wrong. Regardless, you are not going to get it wrong. And if you're stopped right now, you might be stopped for a reason. Have you ever sort of stopped to think about that? Damn, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not going forward. I'm not moving, because we're such go, 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 have to have everything now kind of people. And at the moment, you don't have to do anything. You are stopped. And probably the best thing you could do is actually lean into that stop a little bit. Lean into it, where if you actually allow everything to stop, you'll have quite clear clarity around how to navigate forward. really look at what you're giving more energy to than what you're not. Look at your options, and even talk to people, talk to other people about it. Like, people cannot make your choice for you. If you come to a reader, we cannot make choices for you. We can sort of give you an outlook of what could happen, but you have free will to actually go out the onto the road and go right instead of left, and then it's changing the course of what we are seeing. Yeah, it's going to be okay. I'm going to pull into fertility around anyone who is trying to fall pregnant, anyone who is feeling a bit stuck and stagnant in that whole cyclic kind of thing. The High Priestess, again, is fertility. It is in there, estrogen and progesterone or testosterone are signified in the symbols. And, I look at that, and those two symbols are really jumping out for me. It's sort of wedged between, I'll show you so you can see. It is wedged here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. He is stuck. He is not moving. He is like stuck in a rut, stagnant. It is also a card for patience. Be patient. I know that sucks and I hate saying it, but if you can just have a little patience around it, you're actually stuck for a purpose, all right? I know that it is a very, very hard journey, and that it is something you desperately want, but slow it down, calm it down, do everything you can. You tick your boxes and just make sure everything is ready and lined up. The High Priestess is very much balance of masculine and feminine as well, so your hormonal body has to be balanced just as much as your emotional and mental body has to be. I do feel that there is a little bit of too many chiefs, not enough Indians going on within you internally. So I just want you to try and work on calming your energetic state down a little bit. But otherwise, it will come when it is actually time to come. What is meant for you will find you. There is nothing I can say more than, it may be a hard period, but what's meant for you will come for you at the right time. We can't push it forward. We can't, we just can't pull it any other way. So I'm very drawn to the crescent moon within the High Priestess. And, the moon is phases, it's cycles, it's just having patience around that, so I'm very drawn to that as well. You will get what you are dreaming and wishing for. You will get, exactly what you want. Some of you may even get a set of twins in there. I've got significant 2 cards. So there might be a multiple birth in amongst you beautiful people out there. And I'm sorry if that shocks the pants off you, but it is what it is. I just give what I see. So I do have the multiples here. And, if it is what it is, you will be perfectly fine. But I know that you will get what you want, and you just have to sit in that quiet, sit in that stagnant energy, sit in that patience. And when the time is right for you to get up and get moving, it will all just fall into place, and it will all just flow beautifully, okay? Biggest thing is to pay attention to your intuition, get out of your head, get into your heart, and really trust that journey, okay? I'm going to leave those cards there because I actually have got 3 other cards that jumped out. These ones were beautiful energy, and I know that, it's going to be fine. All right, so what jumped out is a little pack of 3, and it kind of went that way, and I left it that way and didn't bring it into this slot, is pretty heavy cards, okay? It's here. So we've got the Tower, Devil, and Justice. This combination together is pretty diabolical. I want you to be... I'm not speaking to everyone here. I just feel like I'm speaking to a few different individuals. I feel like you may be connected to this outcome, but it won't be directly at you, okay? It's going to be someone associated with you, and that is what I feel around it. It is not at you, it's associated with you. So the combination that sits here is quite someone perhaps getting in trouble, someone perhaps doing something stupid under the influence of either drugs or alcohol. Justice is justice. Your dues are going to be paid. You are going to be, it is the legal system. So very much it is sitting here. The Tower is change. It's a wake-up call. Cut the crap. Stop doing what you're doing. So, and then with the Devil sitting in the middle, this is all addictions. It can be anything. Sitting here, it can be just feeling powerless to your life. But this combination, I don't get to see it very often, but when I do see it, I don't take it lightly. So for some of you, again, I do not feel it is directed at anyone in particular that is watching this video. I feel like it is the ripple outside of you. So this is you, and your energy ripples out, and it is sitting in your energy. So it might be, a person from work. It might be a cousin or someone, a sibling, or someone outside of you that is a little bit off the rails or in the wrong place at the wrong time, and someone under the influence of something is going to do the wrong thing. So I don't wish this on anyone, but I'm not scared to talk about it. And it is a wake-up call for that person, that individual themselves. And it is, Spirit calling you to change your life. If this is someone related or connected to any of you out there, it is exactly how it's meant to be. The Tower is divine intervention. The Tower is someone coming in and going, okay, enough's enough. Stop with that. You've done enough damage to either yourself or to others. Generally, it's everybody that gets hooked up in it in some way, shape or form. But this is Spirit's way of going, okay, stop. We're done. You have to change. Otherwise, this could be saving someone's life, potentially. So they are here. They did jump out over there. I will talk about them. If this is you or someone close to you or connected to you or in your ripple, just be really gentle. It is a really, really good thing. It may be stress, it may be anxiety, it may be all of that, but it is change, and change that will be for the better. It is, when the Tower comes out, it is change that brings a blessing, so it might drop you to your knees, but it actually brings up a beautiful blessing in the meantime. So whatever this is that's coming, I just want you to be really aware that it is actually a beautiful blessing for this person, and that they will get the help and the change that they need in their life to actually be able to navigate forward. I feel like with this person also, or this situation, or whatever this is, there's been a few close calls, so to speak, or there's been a few bullets dodged, so to speak, and it's just caught up with them. It's just caught up with them. So I'm sorry that this is part of the reading, but I'm going to be completely honest and truthful. If this happens in the next few days, or whenever you get to see this video down the track, I send you my love, because this is going to be a bit hard to navigate. Okay, it's two separate readings within the one today, and I'm sorry about that, and I don't normally do that, but I let this take me wherever it needs to go, and this needed to be talked about. So it is something that will be for the best. Okay, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the love in the world. I will send you just protection and energy, but take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.